So the Supreme Court has unanimously dismissed a consolidated presidential petition paving the way for the swearing in of President Elect William Ruto as the country's fifth president. The Supreme Court, led by Chief Justice Martha Koome, unanimously dismissed the consolidated presidential election petition filed by Azimio La Umoja flag bearer in the August 9th State House race. Raila Odinga, his running mate Martha Karua, among others, were pointing out that none of the allegations listed was satisfactorily proven. And as Francis Gashuri now reports, the Supreme verdict kicks off the countdown to Ruto's swearing in to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta.
The country's attention was firmly cast on 7 Supreme Court judges. Their verdict, rendered shortly after noon, was consequential in ending with finality the country's election, with the court unanimously upholding the election of President-elect William Ruto as the country's 5th president.
This is a unanimous decision of the court, and we make the following orders. 1. The presidential election petition number E005 of 2022 as consolidated with the presidential election petition numbers E001, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 of 2022 are hereby dismissed.
In the unanimous decision, the country's top judges dismissed all the 8 grounds that had been listed in the consolidated petition contesting declaration of William Ruto as president-elect 27 days ago by IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati after garnering 7,176,141 votes, which was 50.49% of the total votes cast in the August 9th presidential race.
As a consequence, we declare the election of the first respondent as president-elect to be varied under Article 143 of the Constitution.
Unlike in 2017, when Supreme Court judges led by former Chief Justice David Maraga were split in their decision, nullifying the re-election of President Uhuru Kenyatta, the Koome-led bench arrived at one verdict in dismissing all the issues submitted for determination in the 2022 presidential election petition.
We thank this court for clarifying certain issues, and we look forward to a less corrosive 2027.
I wish to thank you, and you've clarified the Regulation 87.4, which I was feeling very passionately about, that it was unconstitutional from what I've heard.
I, on behalf of Attorney General, take this opportunity to thank you most sincerely for a great job done and for the courage to clearly define the limits of the law, which will help us empower IEBC on the way forward.
The Supreme Court judges acknowledged the weight of their decision, delivered to an attentive nation that followed proceedings live on television.
And even if we say there are no winners and losers, and even if we say that the winners are the Constitution and the people of Kenya, the truth is that some 6 million Kenyans will not be happy today. But that's the nature of the work we do.
The 36-page judgment, according to Koome and her team, was arrived at in compliance with the Constitution, election laws, and scrutiny of the evidence presented to them by petitioners and rebutted by respondents.
And we hope you can advise your clients and our brothers and sisters that are the Kenyan people that that is what was expected. One side had to win, one side had to be in total or a great extent of compliance with the Constitution and electoral law than the other side. That's how we saw it.
The judges retreated to a facility in the outskirts of Nairobi on Friday evening to write their decision and returned to render it on Monday midday, an assignment that came with its pressure.
As ground rules, we agreed when we left you here on Friday that we would not pick any of your cause. A lot of you called us, but we just couldn't pick your cause. And I hope you understand that we couldn't. We saw that you were trying to call us, but we just could not pick the cause. I hope you understand. thank you for giving us the honor to serve this country in these capacities. And let's hope that we can continue to grow our democracy this way. And thank you very much for everything you also do for the country. And now you allow us to go home and sleep.
Thank you. The court is adjourned.
The 36-page abridged version of the judgment will be followed by a detailed version of the verdict in 21 days, outlining how they arrived at the decision to nullify the consolidated 2022 presidential election petition. The Supreme verdict brings to a close the 2022 State House succession contest, with Chief Justice Martha Koome and her 6 colleagues unanimously upholding the election of William Ruto as President-elect. Activities of the Assumption to the Office of President Committee gathers pace to prepare for his inauguration on Tuesday, the 13th of September, as the country's 5th president, to take over from President Uhuru Kenyatta, whose 2-term tenure comes to a close. Francis